and welcome to Holistic Ambition, where we talk with visionary leaders who are redefining what it means to be ambitious. We cover ways you can live with more well-being, meaning, and fun in your career, business, and relationships. I am your host, Stephanie Thoma, life coach for ambitious professionals and author of Confident Introvert. Today's episode is all about what the heck is holistic ambition. So maybe you've tuned in before, maybe you are brand new here. I would like to just say, hello, what's up? We're going to go over what the definition is and what the framework is. So I like to really start with a feeling. So, holistic ambition, to me, the reason why I created this movement, this podcast, this event series, this coaching branch, is that there's so much space to be able to really drop into fun, an element of play, an element of actually getting to rest. And with the knowledge that is actually bringing you more inspiration and more energy to be able to be fully devoted and rooted in and present within whatever work you're devoting yourself to. And, it really comes down to also making an impact. So having fun, getting to rest, and making an impact, it can sound like a utopian way of doing work, but I do believe that this is the future of work. This is where we are headed with the series of events that have happened in recent years. We all know what happened. There's been a shift. More and more people are working remotely. More and more people are working for themselves. And there's so much space to redefine what ambition means for you in a more holistic sense. Have you been sacrificing your relationships? Have you been sacrificing your income? Have there been things that you have compromised on that you are no longer willing to compromise on? That's what this is all about. And the framework that I'd like to introduce you to, and I invite you to do a little self-check on where you are at with these 4 pillars. I'd like you to imagine a sort of pyramid image, and at the very base, we have calm. And on top of that, we have confidence, connection, and impact. So, when we think about calm, it's really that solid foundation of feeling a sense of homeostasis within your body, feeling at home within your skin, being grounded into the physical experience and of being on this planet right now. And on top of that, once you're in a place of feeling really rooted within yourself, in that sense of unshakable calm, where things could be happening externally and you're not reactive to them, you take a moment to certainly, process what's going on around you. Doesn't mean you don't have impulses when you need them in those situations, but more or less, you know that you're safe. And from that place, you then get to build confidence on top of that, an authentic confidence that doesn't come from overthinking or from trying to have this sort of like frenetic, if you've ever seen someone on a stage where, let's say they're walking around the stage and they have all this energy, but there's something that's a little off-putting about it. It's probably because that sense of enthusiasm is coming from nerves that are not rooted in a sense of calm. There's a difference. When you see someone walking on a stage and they take a moment, maybe they even take a slight pause, they take a deep breath, they look at everyone, they make eye contact with people, they smile. And there's a sense of authenticity that is able to come to the surface when you have that sense of calm and you're able to simply be who you are. You have that sense of self-acceptance. And not only self-acceptance, embracing who you are and proactively sharing it. And, that brings us naturally to the 3rd pillar here, which is connection. Connection being rooted within yourself and that sense of calm that you've built your confidence on top of, where now you are able to connect with people from this really empowered place of not a sense of need or, let's say you're at an event and there's someone who is a speaker that you look up to. It's no longer about, this person, has more accolades, or you're not really comparing yourself. You have this knowledge that is embodied, that your value is the same as everyone else's. So you're able to connect with people from this really human space. And not only that, it's not always going to be about you proactively going out there and flagging people down. People are coming to you because there is something attractive energetically about having that sense of safety within yourself and really just being relaxed and being open to those invitations. And that brings us to the tippy top impact. So when you are more connected with people in the world, and you never know where someone, if they're a janitor one day, they could be a CEO, within a few years. So really making connections from a place of being genuinely curious, and then being in a space to let people know what you're up to, because you will go further with other people than you will alone. There's that quote that you can be on your own and go pretty fast, right? But if you want to go far, being in community is so foundational to that. And in order to have an idea that is worth spreading, in order to really be anchored into a movement that other people can get on board with, all of these steps are necessary. So now I'd like to invite you to share in the comments, what stage are you most focused on fine-tuning? Which stages do you feel like, you're pretty confident in, but, just for the sake of growth, I would like you to let me know what you are focusing on most, and maybe one specific area of focus or question that comes up when you think about your baseline sense of calm, your sense of confidence, connection, and impact in the world. All right, so I look forward to hearing from you so much. And I would like to thank you for tuning in to Holistic Ambition. There is so much more where this came from. This is Stephanie Thoma saying goodbye for now and inviting you to take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. Until next time.